You and me, everything that we've been through has made us strong. You won't believe we've had our gray, but somewhere there's a light inside of us. It shows the way. Not looking for no heaven or gold, 'cause I got you, don't wanna show us off, but you're my all that I need. Trying to sugarcoat, but I'm flying so high. I don't even know if I'm coming down. You rock my boat when you hold me so tight. The world just disappears in front of my eyes. I'm telling you why, this ain't no madness. The smoke in the mirrors, our memories now the sun has come down. Like a river rising way up above. This ain't no sugar. I'll stay in bed. I still got the feeling that you're next to me, stuck in my head. When lights go off, you're everything that I could ever want. Your touch so soft. Not looking for no heaven or gold, 'cause I got you, don't wanna show us off, but you're my all that I need. Trying to sugarcoat, but I'm flying so high. I don't even know if I'm coming down. You rock my boat when you hold me so tight. The world just disappears in front of my eyes. I'm telling you why, this ain't no madness. The smoke in the mirrors, our memories now the sun has come down. Like a river rising way up above. This ain't no sugar.
You're a rebel, getting into trouble. You are kinda like a fire, like a fire, like a fire. Unpredictable, so original. You are never backing down, backing down, backing down. That's what I like about you. So dangerous, I get this rush when I'm with you. I go all in to lose or win. Build things up to knock 'em down. It's the way we keep our high, moving like a hurricane. There will come a time for when we can wash away your sins, settle down, but until then, we're like a hurricane. You're so different, kind of ignorant. You don't care what people say, people say, people say. I'm going crazy for you, baby. Don't know how you're making me feel this way. What can I say? That's what I like about you. So dangerous.
What's up, guys? Sean here. Welcome to Tuesday Night Studio Sessions. My name is Sean, and I'll be your host. Tonight we got a pretty sweet little show for you. This is the pre-show, so this is kind of getting people in the room before I really talk about some important stuff. But, yeah, we got some cool things to talk about. We got the DJI Osmo Mobile 3. So that's pretty cool. And we've got a special unboxing of the Amazon Echo Auto. Man, everybody names their stuff with a bunch of words. So, yeah. What are you guys doing tonight? I see there's 3 people in the chat. I feel like I might be all 3 of them, actually. I probably am, but maybe not. Maybe it doesn't count me. But yeah, this is the pre-show. We're just going to kind of wait to see, who joins the chat, see who comes in. But got some interesting things going on. Do you want to see some Inception going on? Check this out. What? That's me inside of my chat. Isn't that crazy? Basically, I got a Samsung Galaxy Book 12 over the weekend, and it's going to replace my iPad Pro. But basically, what this is going to let me do is it's going to let me handle, browsing the internet, reading, being able to read close up instead of reading really far away. If you guys could see my office, there's like lights everywhere, so it's kind of interesting. But I don't know what tonight's chat's going to be like. But I think it's going to be pretty cool. Whenever you guys get here, let me know if you can hear me. I'll kind of wait until people come in. But I've got 0 people watching the pre-show. So, yeah, we're just going to hang out. I've been trying to learn my picture-in-picture. So, I can switch between my pictures-in-pictures. And then, if I want a picture-in-picture on my computer, I can do that. So, that's pretty cool. Let's switch this over to something else. We're going to turn that off. We're going to move this over here. We're going to load this whole page. Yeah, we're going to save that for later. But so far, nobody's chatted yet. Last week, one of my friends, Victor, said he had a hard time communicating with me in the chat. So I don't know what that's about. But there's a good chance that's what happened. Something else we got tonight is I can switch over to the full-on video. And then here, I can go full screen to bring it up to you guys. So now I have a full screen version, so I think that's pretty cool. What's up, Nunley? Nunley's the first person in the house. What's up, man? You grilling something good tonight? And we can go to me full screen, so that's new. And you guys might not want to see me full screen, but I thought for the unboxing, it'd be cool to bring it full screen and show you guys. So I think, I think I'm getting the hang of this whole live stream thing, and it's pretty fun, actually. So we can switch back to the browser. We can switch back here. And I've got a little magic for you. So if I do this, so if I stay here, and then I switch this over to 1, are you ready for this? Didn't work at all. Let's go back. Not sure what happened. So maybe it's 3. So that's the computer. Now, let's see what happens. There we go. So that's camera 3. So we're going to have to figure that out. So you're walking the dog, Nunley? That's cool. What's the weather like? You got good weather there? So, I'm trying to think. Should we talk through the browser or should we do the unboxing first? Maybe we should leave it in the unboxing. And we'll do that. So we're going to put it back on me, and then we're going to go back to here. I think that's pretty cool. We've got, got all these things going on. I don't know if I can multitask this well, guys, but we'll see what happens. But yeah, I think we got a pretty good show. Hopefully people show up. I got Brent Nunley in the house. It says there's 4 people in here, but Brent Nunley is the only one talking. I might be 3 of them. I just might be. Let's see what happens if I leave this chat. See if I lose a watcher. It might. I very well could be 3 of them. But yeah, I've had an interesting week. I've been working a lot, putting in a lot of extra time at work, putting in a lot of extra time, in my freelance stuff. I led worship on Sunday, so that just takes a lot out of me. So, I was up early practicing songs and then, doing all that. Thomas O'Sullivan's in the house. What's up, man? Welcome to the chat. Hope you're having a good night. Thomas, I have been keeping well. Not sure how to take that question, but yeah, I'm doing good, man. How are you doing? I saw you guys on Claude's chat. Hopefully he'll come tonight. Actually, maybe I'll just go ahead and send him a notification, a personal notification, since he was planning on coming last week and he completely missed it. So I am going to share this to him. Actually, I think I'm going to share it as a post as well. So we'll post. Actually, I got to go over to my live stream. Right? I never know how to do that. Oh, there it is. So I'm going to do this. And I'm going to share. I'm going to create a post. Come hang out. I'm live. Post it. I'm going to share it to Facebook. Hmm. Yeah, we'll just do that. All right, we shared to Facebook. And now we're going to share it straight to Claude because he said he missed it last week. Nope. I'll go over to Messenger. There's Claude. All right, there we go. So we'll see if Claude shows up. So Thomas Brent is walking his dog, so that's pretty cool. Yeah. So I don't know if you guys have seen the DJI Osmo Mobile 3. It's pretty cool. Like I said in my chat today, I was like, or in my teaser, I was like, I'm on the best camera that DJI makes. It's the iPhone XS Max. So that's poking a little bit of fun, but there's a little bit of truth in that too. There's some, I've had some issues with my DJI. Actually, every camera that I purchased from DJI has had some sort of quirk. DJI Osmo Action is probably the best camera that they've put out, but you can't hook any audio up to it. So as soon as you get it wet, the audio is messy. How are you getting on in the new house? I don't think I've been here in a few weeks. Yeah, the new house is going great. Settling in. We still have a bunch of junk in the garage. We got one car in there, but for the most part, the garage is like a storage unit. Yeah, that's pretty much the way things go. Lothar, what's up, man? I met Lothar this week at Claude's live chat, so that's pretty cool. What's up, man? How are you? I hope you're doing well, and hello to the chat room. Lothar is a wealth of knowledge. He was talking about copyrighted videos. He was talking about cell phone repeaters or cell phone. What was it? What do you call them? We were talking about how I couldn't get cell reception in my building, so he was saying that there were things in my building that was keeping me from getting reception. So I thought that was pretty cool. Kind of like what's in a movie theater, so you can't make a phone call in a movie theater. What's up, Newman? Lothar says he's hot. Sounds a little conceited. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, it's pretty hot in here too. I've got all these lights going on, and Lothar's kind of new to the channel, so I recently moved into a new house, and the room that I picked as my office is the hottest room in the house. So that's pretty amazing. It's not for a big, chubby guy like me. And my tiny little daughter, she's 7, she has the coldest room in the house. So it's really funny. Her room is right next to the air conditioner that's up in the attic. So it's pretty interesting. What's up, Newman? Howdy, fellers. Britt Nunley, Thomas O'Sullivan, Lothar. Well, you guys are just talking to each other. Nobody's even talking to me. Cool. Lothar says it feels like 37 degrees, 92 degrees Fahrenheit in Winnipeg, Manitoba. We got Manitoba in the house. That's awesome. Yeah, here we're at like a record high in Nashville. It was in the hundreds all week and pretty crazy. All good except my toe, which I jammed against a tap and die box. Ooh, that stinks. Something that, being in this new house, like I've found furniture in the middle of the night that I'm not used to where it's at. You know, when you're like half asleep and you gotta get up and go to the bathroom in the middle of the night. It's like, ah. We did this when we moved into this house. We had a bunch of boxes everywhere, and for some reason we put boxes between our bed and the bathroom, and so like I never stubbed my toe on it, but I got right up on a box one night, and then I woke up just enough to not hit it. But I need to change my chat from top chat to live chat. Yeah, I don't really know how to do that, Thomas. In past OBS systems, like the OBS on my Mac, I was able to just share a window. But the way that I have it set up now, I have it set up to a link, and I don't really know how to figure out what the link is to switch the pop out from top chat to live chat. So I'll try to work on that at some point, but yeah, I am looking at live chat. Oh wait, I'm not looking at live chat, am I? There we go. I'm missing stuff. Actually, I think I've seen everything so far. Brett Newman. Ha, same deal here. I just moved and junk is scattered everywhere. Man, I don't know when everything is going to be settled. I was settled in my office before I grabbed all my stuff from the apartment and brought it over here. And now my office is just kind of a mess. I've set it up for my live streams, and this is kind of like my talking table. But I watched a guy's video this week, and there was, he had his setup. The background was like two like kind of bookshelves with, displaying all the stuff he was talking about. And then in the background, he had like a pegboard that he hung stuff on, and I really liked the way his setup was. And so all my Philips Hue bulbs, I could point straight down and kind of shine through the bookshelf and create some cool shadows and stuff like that. So I'm thinking about doing that on that wall over there. This wall behind me is just filled with doors. So there's a bathroom door on that side, there's a door to the hallway on that side, and then the closet's right behind me. So I chose, since this is a wall that I can't really put furniture on, it's kind of, I could put like a little shelf here and a little shelf there, but for the most part, it's kind of a wasted wall because of all the doors. That's why I have the seamless paper in the background. But I've got a huge wall over there and a huge wall over there, and the wall in front of me where you guys are is sort of usable, but there's a large window right in the middle of it. So I chose this direction thinking I could use natural light at some point, but I really just kind of put a TV on a rolling stand in front of the window. So I don't know that I'm going to use that as natural light. But yeah, it's almost 7 o'clock. I really need to put I need to bring my intro over to my PC so I can just kind of run my intro real quick. But when it hits 7 o'clock, I'm going to do the intro again. But I really want to thank you guys for coming to the pre-show before the actual show. Claude hasn't showed up yet, so I'm wondering if he's going to show up, because he said he didn't get the notification until after my live stream was over last week. So, and actually that kind of sparked the whole conversation with Lothar about how I didn't have connection in the office where I work, and then when I get out of the office for lunch, all of a sudden I get every text from everybody I know, and you know, it's just kind of funny. But what's up, guys? It's 7 o'clock. Welcome to Sean Ide Studios. This is Tuesday Night Studio Sessions. My name is Sean, and I'll be your host. Tonight, we've got a pretty good show. We are going to talk about the DJI Mobile 3. I really, really like the DJI Mobile 3. I think it's made a lot of really good improvements. It's copied kind of the folding convention of the Weeble Lab, which I love. I think it's the best mobile phone gimbal they've put out. And the good news with the DJI Mobile 3 is you can use your cell phone camera, which is a lot better camera than a lot of the cameras they put on their gimbals. And then we're going to talk about the Amazon Echo Auto. This little guy right here, we're going to unbox it. It is in a little black box, and I don't know if that's just because it's the invitation that I got for early access to this device. But on my channel, the #1 video is how to make your car smart for under $30, and that was putting the Echo Dot 2 version 2 in your car because it was a USB device, had auxiliary out, and all you needed was to tether it to your smartphone and all that kind of stuff. So I did that 2 years ago, and that video has seen more views. Actually, it's probably seen 10 times as many views as any other video on my channel. So there are people out there watching me because I did that video. So I want to pay homage to Amazon, and I'm so thankful that they sent me this early. It's the first company that's ever sent me something early. Usually I have to beg for people to send me things. But yeah, I've been an Amazon affiliate for about 2 years, and Amazon has really been good to the channel. So we're going to look at that device. At this point, I've reviewed 4 different Amazon devices to go in your car, and this will be the 5th one. So I think that's right. There's the Garmin Speak, the Garmin Speak Plus, the Rove, the Echo Dot, and this will be the Amazon Echo Auto. All different ways to bring Alexa into your car. And to be honest, Alexa is, I spend a lot of time with Alexa in the car. I bounce back and forth between Siri and Alexa, but for the most part, when I say Alexa, and I'm going to say Alexa, and anybody that has Alexa in your house, I'm gonna turn them on tonight because we're going to be talking about Alexa. But I love the idea of being hands-free in your car, so we're going to talk about that tonight too. I've got some new additions to the channel. So last 3 weeks or 4 weeks, we've got the Yeti. So hopefully I sound a lot better. Even though I got a little phlegm, got a little schmutz in my throat. So I got that. We've got the Samsung Galaxy Book 12. So this is like they just came out with the Galaxy Book 2. It's coming out this fall, probably for Christmas. But it's last year's model, but it's really like 2 years ago model. But I found this on Facebook Marketplace for an amazing deal, so I had to nab it. And this will probably replace my iPad for the time being because it's full on Windows, and I can browse the internet, and I can HDMI out so that you guys can see what's on my screen. So that's why we moved to that. I talked a couple weeks ago about the switcher. So we've got a little switcher that I can switch back and forth. Right now it's on the above cam, and I can switch over to this, and I can do picture in picture. So that's pretty cool. We're going to take me out. We're going to switch to this. We're going to go back to me. And then I've got this little guy, which is a little HDMI switcher. We're going to switch over to the PC and check this out. What? Was that just magical? Did that just happen? And then, check this out, guys. I also added a full-on view of what's coming out of my Elgato. So check this out. I can transition over to the full-on view of what we're going to talk about. And this will allow me to just show my computer. It's right in front of me. I can talk to it. So I think this is going to really, really help the presentations of the channel. And then, full-on Sean. What about that, guys? Just crazy magical things happening over here on Sean Hyde Studios. I have been, I always like to stretch my mind and find something that I can just go with and get better at every week. And so I thought the live stream was just going to be something that I casually did to bring viewers to the channel. But this year, since I've been doing it every week, it's been the most consistent thing on my channel this year. Just because I had to move to a new house and, lost time. And I've got like maybe 15 videos that I've recorded that I never published because I never got time to edit them and, properly give them to you guys. But since I've had such a good time doing this live stream, I really wanted to get this live stream good. I want to get it perfect. It's not completely perfect because, I stumble over words. I'm 43 and sometimes I don't talk, the best. I say a lot. I got these little creases right here that I got to keep like tightening my shirt so I look presentable. But it's been a good time, guys. Let's see what's going on in the chat. I got to fix that transition button. The transition button in Streamlabs it doesn't transition. It just switches. So we got to figure that out. All right, so let's go back to the chat. You guys have been talking to each other for a while. Nunley just got back from walking the dog, grilling chicken breast for quesadillas. I love quesadillas. Are you grilling on the quesadilla too? Like, are you grilling the flour tortilla? I saw a guy, he made these amazing quesadillas. He had like this huge round like hot plate outside, and he had a grill, and he would like rub olive oil on the tortilla and stick it on the grill, and then he made everything on his patio, and it looked amazing. So, Lothar, if you don't know, Brent Nunley is always grilling during my live stream, so we kind of rag him on about what he's cooking. He even like sent me a video one night. He was like, getting ready for Sean Hyde's live stream, cooking some grilled chicken, and I was like, oh, that's cool. Nacho, who's not here tonight, he's usually like riding his motorcycle and watching my live chat, which I don't encourage anybody to drive and watch me at the same time. I watch Claude's live stream while I'm on the way to work sometimes, but I don't watch it because there's really nothing to look at. There's just, by the time you see who's in the chat, you've already seen everything there is to look at. And then everybody's just kind of talking to each other. So I kind of listen to what's going on. Which is where I met Lothar this week, which is pretty cool. Nunley, you smell giveaway. I am not giving anything away. Tell you what, if I get to 10,000 subscribers by Christmas, I'll give something away. But for now, I am in the hole with all the stuff that I'm buying. Not really, I'm not in the hole, but I haven't made a profit on this channel. I'll just put it that way. All right, Lothar900 said, and I'm sorry, I'm just getting to this. Dash cam, just in case you get into a car crash and the insurance does not want to pay. Dash cam, get it on Amazon. So Lothar, I did a video on... Actually, I haven't done the video yet. Maybe... I'm trying to gear up for Christmas, and so I'm going to do kind of a in car, like a smart car technology playlist. So as people are buying things for Christmas, some things I'll be looking for is like GPS units or dash cams and stuff like that. I've got 2 dash cams. I've got a Yi dash cam, which records 2.7K video stabilized, and then I have a Garmin Speak Plus, which is an Alexa unit with navigation in it and a dash cam. And that dash cam actually recorded my wreck that I had right before we bought this house. So I'm living proof that the other person didn't even have an argument, because I had the whole thing on video. And it took great videos, 1080p video. I mean, it was very clear that I was, keeping my distance from the person in front of me. Like, it even had like my speed, like it recorded my speed on it, my GPS location, all that stuff in the video. And when I sent that to State Farm, they were just like, well, there's no question who's at fault here. I mean, I was not parked, but I was stopped at a red light, and then this guy just ripped the front of my car off. Like he drove right into my vehicle that wasn't moving. So yeah, dash cams. I used to think I feel that way about insurance, and I feel that way about dash cams and stuff like that. Like, the majority of time I don't need it, but when you finally do need it, it's good to have. So I think the Garmin Speak Plus is a great all-in-one device. And then the Amazon, I feel like the Amazon Echo that I'm about to unbox is probably has the best microphones on it. It's got 8 microphones on top of it, which is ridiculous. But it is, the trying to pull your voice out of all the noise that's going on. And you think about it, in a car, you've got air conditioner going on. You probably have radio going on. You've got road noise. You've got people honking. You've got big trucks driving by. So I can't imagine all of the scenarios in a car that those microphones have to compete against, and constantly listening for you to say Alexa and just pull what you want out of the air. That's amazing to me. Still blows my mind. Oh, Nacho's in the house. He has been here, just saying. Well, that's the first thing you said. So, I'm just kidding. Welcome to the chat, Nacho. Glad you're here. We got 6 people in the chat, so that's awesome. Keeping it rolling. Brent only says, Echo Auto giveaway. I almost did buy 2, but I didn't have the money this week. And I think I need to be invited again to buy another one. So that might not happen. But if I don't end up using this, I might give it away by Christmas. We'll see what happens. Nacho, if you've watched the Guardians of the Galaxy, if you don't move, you become invisible, according to Drax. That was a nerd comment right there. So Nacho, what do you think about my new setup with the video switcher? Huh? What? Nacho's fat Drax. That's funny. Drone effects with Claude made it to my chat. That's awesome. He didn't know his DJI Mavic Air was up in the air because he put quiet props on it, and so he brought his DJI Mavic Air down from his flight and decided to come in and join my chat. I tried to join your chat, actually. Claude, you were testing out your Camera Phi, I think, like maybe an hour ago. And I went on there, but it said you were already done, so I think you were just testing stuff. The promo video was great. That fumble was awesome. Thanks. Are you talking about what fumble? I don't know what fumble. I didn't have a ball. But but yeah, I think that I really like the gimbal was awesome. Yeah, I thought it really did a good job of tracking me. Now that was a perfect situation. It was bright sunlight. I had this bright red shirt on, and then my background was all kind of like concrete color. Like it wasn't. I didn't really have to compete with anything in the background, so I would have been disappointed if it couldn't have tracked me. But I was trying to move around pretty far, and I think it did a really good job. I missed Lothar's comment up there. You say and I say a. And we're 44 and both have the same body weight. Yep, Lothar. I think you're my Canadian doppelganger. No, I don't know. But yeah, I say all the time, but like, it's a habit. And I've never been like a public speaker. I'm a singer, but I usually don't have to think about what I'm singing if I'm reading the words. When I'm doing like live things like this or I'm talking about something, I kind of think while I'm doing it. It's like on the fly, like it's in the moment. I try not to be scripted on my channel, because I want my channel to be something that people relate to and not just something that people watch. I want to be informative, but I don't want to be fake. I don't want to be polished. I want to be relatable, and I want my channel to be the kind of channel that people go to see what a normal person would go through if they purchase a camera, or if they, I get comments every once in a while like, you should have tested the equipment out and then, scripted a review and then given me a polished review. And I'm like the videos that I learn from my mistakes, and I learn from watching other people's mistakes. If I watch a video that someone else made and he just opens up a box and he's like, well, I don't even know how to turn this thing on, that's a bad user experience if they don't know how to turn the thing on. And they, I pride myself on figuring things out without reading the instructions. And the reason I don't read instructions on my channel is because if a consumer product you should be able to just get them out of the box and use them. I get there's certain things like I play video games, and like Gears 5 just came out. So I've been playing Gears of War 5, and there are mechanics that you have to learn as you go. So push the X button to make your robot go over there and tase that monster over there, and then you can shoot it or something. There's little things like that. I get that whenever people come up with their own way of doing things. But for the most part, like the cameras and the drones and all the things that I use, drones are a little bit more complicated, but they're all kind of the same. When it comes down to it, they've got GPS in them, they've got a camera on them, they've got little whirly gigs on them that pick them up off the ground, and you fly them around, and depending on your battery life, that your battery determines how long you can be up in the air. And then all the FAA rules are, they're kind of plain and simple. Don't fly too high, don't fly into an airplane, don't fly over people. There's like simple rules. So those are the concepts that I really want to, preach on my channel. So what time we got going on? 7:18. You think it's time to do the unboxing, guys, or do you want to talk about the DJI Osmo Mobile 3? What do you guys want to talk about? I will wait till someone replies. Brett Nunley and Nacho are questioning the fact that I'm normal. So, yeah, we'll just let that ride. So Nacho says no clue, so he doesn't know what he wants me to do. Nacho wants me to talk about him. Okay. So over the weekend, Nacho requested me to send him some Amazon affiliate links, which was awesome. So he is supporting my channel by talking about something that he is setting up, and then letting me get the affiliate links on his videos. So that's pretty cool. Nacho's been a good supporter of the channel. He's always shows up in our live streams, and we chat back and forth on Facebook. I haven't done much lately just because I've been so slammed, and I apologize. But over the weekend he was talking about a Sena Bluetooth backpack for a GoPro. Was it 3 and 4? Back when GoPros had backpacks where you could plug different modules into the back of GoPros, and so it's a Bluetooth kind of wireless microphone system. So he's got a pretty cool video of his setup, and I am not a road hog. I am not. I've never been on a. I've been on one motorcycle in my life, and so. But Nacho does some crazy things on his motorcycle. He did a live stream all the way down the East Coast, which I thought was cool. I was checking in on him every once in a while, and he was talking about racetracks that he rode on and stuff like that. But it was really, really cool that he accomplishes things that most people don't even try. He's got kind of an engineering mind like I do, and he's always trying different products and getting the most out of the products. And so one of the taglines on my channel that never really got off was taking technology outside the box, which is kind of what I like to do. I like to put 360 cameras on drones, or I like to fly things in ways that most people don't do it. Or like flight plan on the Paradenofi, I'm planning on building a flight plan in my backyard and then flying it over and over and over again, and then doing like a month lapse where I overlap all the videos and then pull different clips from it, so you can switch from trees having leaves on them to like colored leaves, and then all of a sudden no leaves. And so we're going to transition into winter, and hopefully that'll be a cool video. But so Nacho says he didn't run out of data. He'll still be doing it. Yeah, I was amazed at the connection that you had over your cell phone, especially doing all the things that you were doing, like pushing video and audio over your cell phone data. I mean, it was on a motorcycle moving down the road. I don't understand how those signals do that. I just think that's crazy. Especially some of the places you were driving through like some mountainous places, and so I don't know how you got cell reception in some of those places. Like here in Nashville, you drive over a hill, and all of a sudden you don't have reception for 3 minutes, and then the hill, you finally get over the hill, and then all of a sudden you have reception again. So anyway, pretty crazy. Britt Nunley says, put cameras on your drones. That's what I used to do. I haven't done that in a while. Actually, it's pretty sad. My Yuneec Typhoon H Plus, the camera went limp. So I sent it off UPS today to Yuneec. It's like when I made the request, it was 3 days before the warranty was up, the 1 year warranty. So fingers crossed that they accept that as a warranty claim and stuff like that. But I might be selling my Unique Typhoon H Plus just because I have a Unique Typhoon H that I got from a friend, and that might be the drone that carries the payload. So Nacho Rolling said, compared to pushing 360 video, it was easy. Little tweaks. Okay. Mountains are tough. Yes. All right. Yes, Brent Nunley, I see that. I see that comment from Nacho. All right. So it is 7:25. So we're going to move into the first subject of tonight's live stream, and that is an unboxing. So we are going to switch over. Not to that. We're going to switch back. And we're going to go here. We'll see if that works. Ha! I love it. I think I'm starting to get into this setup, guys. So we're going to go full screen. I wish that transitioned better, but it doesn't. Still haven't figured out how to get rid of the white dot, but it is what it is, guys. So I'm going to move over to this side. Hopefully you guys can still hear me. Here's my hands. And we can do this in a picture-in-picture. Maybe we shouldn't do it in a picture-in-picture. Actually, I'm going to do this. Just so you guys can faintly see me. See what I'm doing. See there? I just itched my nose. Did you see that? All right. So generally what I do, I'll set my camera up. And I'm going to record it like this. Just because it gives me enough room to kind of move around. And generally what I do in an unboxing is I'll unbox something up here and then I'll stick it up in the camera. I'll wait till it gets focus and then I'll put it back down. And then when I edit it in post, I'll make that transition really, really fast. So it'll speed up and then get in focus. Then it'll speed down and it'll speed up and get in focus. So that's generally how I do unboxings. So we're going to take this off. And we're going to center this in the video. And I've got 10 minutes worth of card left on the camera. So I'm going to hit record. All right. We're recording. Check it, guys. You can see what I'm doing. And then I try to throw the box onto the stage in the middle. So I'll go like that. So that worked out good. All right. So we'll do that. And then I'll open the box, and since there's nothing in the box, like there's no markings except for the smiley face, we're just going to do that. So we're going to open this up. We're going to pull this out, and I'm going to do that. We're going to switch this over here, and I'm going to bring it up. Going to get focus. We're going to bring it back down. We're going to fan this out. And then we're going to throw it down. Then we're going to see what's in here. We've got cable. It's got a micro USB. So that's cool. We're going to throw that down. Then we're going to bring this up. Audio cable. Auxiliary. We're going to wait till it comes in focus. In focus. Then we're going to bring it down. Next, we're going to bring this up. We're going to get in focus. We're going to wait for the camera to get in focus. tell if it's in focus or not. Yep, we're in focus now. So we got 2 USBs. Pretty awesome. Then we're going to pull this out. We're going to bring it up. Going to get in focus. We're going to do that and that. And then we're going to bring it down. And then we're going to bring this up here. And get in focus. It's going to be hard to focus on this. Focus on my finger. There we go. Alright, so that's everything. So the next thing I do is I throw all this stuff over here. I take everything out of its package. Oh! Yep. We got one more thing. Now we're going to come here. We got this box. We got the vent. I am upside down, aren't I? That's alright. Got this going on. We got this going on. So let's get in this box. Ooh, that was a bad unboxing. Get rid of that. All right. So in here we have instructions. Get that in focus. We're going to put that down there. Get this in focus. Good to go. All right, so now that I've done that, we are going to take everything out of its package. And we're gonna get a nice presentation for the video. And it's interesting these cables didn't come all. Alright. Well, we're going to leave that. Like that. Throw that on the ground. And my cat's trying to get in. I don't know if you guys can hear my cat, but my cat's scratching on the door. Alright. So we're going to do that. We're going to set everything up. We're going to center it. That's a pretty good little presentation. And then we're going to zoom in. And I'm not centered, so we're going to move that over. That down. Alright guys, so this is the next part of the video. What I usually do here is I talk about the build quality. We kind of look at the products. So, alright guys, what you get here, you get everything in this package. What you got is a micro USB cable. So we'll put that aside. And you have a auxiliary cable, stereo auxiliary cable. So that's pretty cool. And then we have, this is a, looks like a dashboard mount. Okay. This is something you would stick on your dashboard, and then you'd put your auto echo here. And you get a nice little, this is a alcohol pad, but don't drink and drive, but you use this alcohol pad to clean your surface so that you can stick things on. Okay. Next we have this. This is another holder. Let's let it get in focus. What we have here is another holder. This goes in the vent of your car, and it allows you to put your Echo Auto on here. It's magnetic to this square. It's got this really nice foam. Like, everything feels so good, guys. It's like this hard plastic, but then it's got these foam, and then it's got this rubber. I really feel like the build quality is probably the best thing that I've put in my car. Okay, I think the build quality is awesome. Then we have the USB charger that has the ability to charge your phone and run the Amazon Echo Auto. So that's pretty awesome. So yeah, that's super cool. And then I want you guys to see this, guys. This has, see all these little holes everywhere? It has 8 microphones in it. 8. What you have here, you've got the LED across this side. Let's let it get in focus. You got the LED all the way across here. And on this end, you have micro USB and the auxiliary input. And that's it, guys. It's magnetic, so it just snaps on there. Good to go, guys. All right, guys, so that was it. What do you guys think about that? I said I was going to do an unboxing on here. You know, sometimes you guys like to see little behind the scenes of how I do things on my channel. I've been running a channel, YouTube channel, for about 2 years, and I know, you know, I don't know how. I'm not like the expert at it, but I think anybody can be an expert at anything if they focus on it long enough. So I feel like I've focused on YouTube for over 2 years now, and yeah, so I thought that would be pretty cool. It's kind of the first thing that I've ever received that was pre-release. Most things I buy when they come out and then I receive them. So I lost 3 viewers during that unboxing. So there you go. I am burning up, guys. Are you guys hot? I think it's hot in here. Let me know if it's hot in here. Nacho says, I need to pull dash cam footage off my bike. This dude almost creamed me on the way here. You better not get hit. That's all I'm saying. I appreciate you being here, Nacho, and we wouldn't want anything to happen to you. So Nacho said, what did the switcher cost and how big is it? I think the switcher was about $600. I think. I'm going to do a review on it on my channel. Actually, we can look it up if you want to see. Let's switch here. I will. I'm a big fan of B&H, and so this is oh, sorry, it went to things that I recently viewed. I was like, I didn't buy that. Okay. I'm getting used to this S Pen. The S Pen kind of shows you where your cursor is. I'm not totally used to it yet. Here we go. Yeah, it was about $600. All right, so this is the link on. It's the Roland V02 HD. It's a multi-format video switcher. It only uses HD video, but I thought this would be perfect for my YouTube channel live stream because I don't want to stream anything over HD. But so it has two HDMI inputs, one HDMI output. So the HDMI output goes to my Elgato. It's kind of like a little capture device. And then it's got real-time adjustable effects. And it's got discrete scalers on inputs and outputs. So that's very, very important. What it does is it takes whatever video signal that's coming in, whether it's HD. It's kind of like when your TV will upscale video to display on a better screen. It's the same kind of thing. So it keeps everything the same size, which is pretty cool. So anyway, this is my switcher. But yeah, let's go on to what we were going to talk about next, and that's the DJI Osmo Mobile 3. Let's go through the website and we'll talk about kind of what the Osmo Mobile 3 is all about and why I love it so much. As you guys know, I've been let's do a PHP. Not PHP. There we go. All right. I am going to be here just so you guys can see me. You know I'm still here. But let's go through the website. So the Osmo Mobile 3, transform your world. I'm not going to play the video because I don't know if that's copyrighted and I'm going to get like a flag on it if there's music in the video and stuff like that. So we're not going to do that. But let's run through here. It's foldable and portable, which is my favorite part about it. Okay. Plain and simple. It's got story mode, which is kind of But once you've done a couple stories, then it's like there's nothing to do. There's like maybe like 6 themes or something like that. So once you've done them, then they're kind of pointless. Gesture control. I haven't played with that yet, so we're gonna do some testing on the channel with the gesture control. It'll probably be like the DJI Osmo Spark or the DJI Spark. That's it. Where you can move the thing around or you can take a picture, or, little things like that. It's got Active Track 3, which we saw in the teaser video today. That Active Track 3 did an amazing job. I thought it was awesome. I don't know what you guys think, but Nacho said the gimbal was pretty cool. So I think that's pretty awesome. And then it's got sport mode. So that means it'll move really, really fast and track stuff that's moving pretty fast. And it's got quick roll. So a lot of gimbals in the past, whenever you switch the position of the camera on the gimbal, you've got to use the joystick or else you'll make you'll mess up the motors on the gimbal. But it's got a little thing where you can just turn your camera and all of a sudden it's in, you've got portrait and landscape mode, which is pretty cool. Eliminate shake. Every gimbal since the beginning of time has this exact same functionality. With a 3-axis gimbal that effectively reduces shaky footage, Osmo Mobile 3 delivers a super smooth, stabilized image. A lightweight, ultra-responsive design reacts to movements in real time, letting you focus more on the movement at hand. So that's what gimbals do. So here's an example of this woman's backside, and she's running, and on the left is the Osmo Mobile. On the right is just regular cell phone footage. So there you go. And it's really important they did one time here and then they did a 10-time version of it, just because if you ever zoomed in on a video, it's a lot harder to keep something stable zoomed in than it is not zoomed in. So here's the dynamic design. Are you guys ready for this? Here we go. That's it, guys. It's pretty cool. We've seen it before. This one is a little bit different than some of the rest of them because it has things going at an angle as opposed to like a 90 degree. And it makes it really nice. Oh, wait. Here we go. Oh, it's folding. So here's an animation, which is pretty cool, of how it folds. And it folds down to this tiny little, it's about the same size as your phone. Foldable fun. A sleek foldable design allows Osmo Mobile 3 to be taken anywhere. Weighing just 405 grams, it is portable, light, incredibly convenient to toss in your backpack next adventure. Standby mode allows you to use your smartphone when the gimbal is folded, enabling you to start shooting right away. Standby mode is actually really cool. Ergonomic grip is at a 15-degree angle. So that's, instead, in the past they've been kind of a 90-degree angle. They've been a 0-degree angle. So at a 15-degree angle, it kind of allows you to kind of already, it keeps you from bending your wrist too far. So that's pretty cool. Your story, your moment. Let's talk about story mode. I still think story mode's kind of gimmicky. It's just like all the other cameras have these like little modes. All right, here's a little video. Let's play this again. So it's got one tap templates. This is the story mode. Those things are actually pretty cool. So you can make a pretty cool little video out of that. So maybe there's merit. I just kind of wish the camera would just do that by itself. Edit and share quickly. So edit, music, filter, share. Now I had a thing on my channel where I used GoPro's quick, little video mode. I forget what they were called. They were like stories. But I ended up putting it up on my YouTube channel, and I got a copyright hit because the music wasn't royalty free. So I'm kind of scared to use some of these little templates because some companies don't. Uh-oh. What's happening? Whoa. All right, so here is a time lapse, which is pretty cool. So you can make the time lapse go, you can set different little, you can do up to 4 points and make the gimbal go between those 4 points. And Nacho, I think you would love this. Not sure what's happening with the, oh, here's the tracking. It's showing you the tracking. Oh, here's the gesture modes. So he's holding up his hand, and then it's counting down 3 seconds and then taking a picture. So that's pretty awesome. All right. I feel like the website's messing up a little bit. So say goodbye to time-consuming steps. DJI Osmo 3 is able to shoot from any angle with the M button and trigger. Explore useful functions like quick roll, which allows you to transition from portrait to landscape mode. So that's awesome. I wonder if you can do that in video. I wonder if you can be videoing and do that at the same time. Buttons for advanced controls. Enable most operations with a single hand thanks to the joystick. Oh, so it's basically a joystick that lets you go through the menus. I showed this to my dad over the weekend. I was recording my son's cross-country meet, and it used all the functions in my cell phone camera, my XS Max, perfectly. So I could zoom in, I could zoom out, I could do all those things on the hand grip. I do think the zoom is in a weird position because my thumb, maybe I just have short thumbs, but I had a hard time getting over there. Yeah, Nacho, I know you love the motion lapses. This has, I did a motion lapse and a time lapse, and then a multiple point time lapse, which is pretty cool. It's got dolly zoom. Is a fantastic way to add extra touch or cinematic flair to your footage. Thanks to the zoom slider that allows customizable speed, you can now recreate the famous Hitchcock effect with your mobile device. I feel like the dolly zoom, you have to actually, you've got to learn how to do that. You have to move forward, or you have to move backwards while you're zooming in, I think is how you do it. Nacho likes to dolly zoom with his drone. Yeah, the dolly zoom feature on the Parrot Anafi, I think, is really, really cool. And then you do it on your Mavic, right, Nacho? The only thing that I don't like about it, okay, so he just did a double click, right? And when he double clicked, it so when you double click, it switches from back facing camera to front facing camera, okay? Well, the front facing camera was the only way that I could pull that video off that I showed you guys today was I was in front-facing camera, which on the iPhone XS Max is only a 1080 camera. Now the new 11 Pro that comes out, it's going to have 4K on the front and the back, so that's going to be awesome. But this is sport mode, so he's actually, it looks like he's holding the grip, and then it's pointing wherever he's moving the camera, which is awesome. I wish I would have known that this weekend when I was trying to video my son cross country. So it uses the DJI Mimo app, which they introduced this with the DJI Osmo Pocket, and then they had, the DJI Osmo Action, and now the DJI Mobile 3. So yeah, I didn't know it had quick roll. I have to figure out. Maybe I do know that. Maybe it's not the quick roll that I'm thinking of. All right, so let's go over to this is how much it costs. It is $119 right now on DJI's website. I ordered it the day that it came out. I ordered this version. I ordered the Osmo Mobile 3 combo, and they told me I wasn't going to get it till October. And I was like, well, that's messed up. Like, it's in stock at Best Buy right now. How can I get it at Best Buy quicker than I can get it from DJI? So I ended up canceling my order at DJI, and then I purchased it at on B&H is where I got mine. But anyway, I've since I'm a DJI affiliate, I have a link that I can get you 10% off. So I'll put, in the replay of this video, I'll put a 10% discount on in the link so you guys can at least save on tax. But I think they were going to send it to me tax-free or free shipping. But anyway, you can get 10% off. So, that'll take it down to like 120, so that'll take $12 off. So, I mean, it's almost $100. It's kind of brainless not to get it. If you already have a mobile gimbal, then you don't have to necessarily get it. But so I'll give you a 10% link, and then I'm also planning on putting it. I'm planning on putting it in my idea board. So these are my idea boards. Speaking of Nacho, this is the vlogging setup that Nacho is talking about. There's the Sena So you can go to my idea board and get the products that that Nachos is talking about in his latest videos. But if you go to my idea board here, I've got a case here. And there's an older DJI Osmo Mobile, just a couple accessories. And I'm going to be continuing to add onto this. This one, for $155, you get, a tripod and all this other stuff, a bundle. I think this is kind of a weird package. It comes with a 64 gigabyte SD card. So maybe if you had an Android phone that took an SD card, then maybe you use that. But as far as I'm concerned, I have the iPhone, and it doesn't. You can't put an SD card into it. So yeah. So that's that. So what do you guys think? That's pretty cool. So let's look at it. I don't know if you guys can see it. We're going to put it. Whoa. I think. Ooh, it's wiggling. It's in standby mode. Yeah. Let's get all presentation like. All right. So what I did here is I reviewed last week on my live stream. I reviewed a accessory for the DJI Osmo Pocket that has, came with this aluminum tripod. So basically the difference between the $119 version and the $139 version is $20. And for that $20, you get a case and you get a tripod. Well, I have reviewed so many $20 DJI Osmo Pocket accessory bags or cases on my channel that I have a bunch of little cases. So those cases fit this perfectly, and this tripod is aluminum and heavy, and it's probably better than the one that they're selling with the DJI Osmo 3. So even though I didn't get it on time from DJI's store, I think I might have lucked out and have a better setup anyway. But this is it. It is super. So I gotta turn this off. I'm probably gonna break it right in front of you guys live. But this is all it is, guys. And there's my iPhone XS Max. It's about the same size as my phone, guys. So that's pretty cool. So basically, all you do is you put it on your little tripod, sit it on here. We're going to unfold it. And then you look at the DJI logo. Point it like that. And then what you want to do is you want to balance it left to right. So that's pretty balanced. And then we're going to turn it on. And there it is. And what it does is it starts out in portrait mode. Whenever you double click on it, so if I moved it over here and I double clicked on it, it goes back to center. All right. And it looks like it's crooked. So it'll do that. It'll go back to center. And what the quick roll is, actually, it's this. You can go to landscape pretty quickly. So yeah, It's got the zoom rocker's on the left, and I guess if you held it with your left hand, then the zoom is in a right place. But I always hold everything with my right hand, and I just don't know how to do that, guys. But yeah, let's switch over to this. All right, guys. So as you can see here, you've got kind of, this is the joystick. Moves things around. There's a record button and a mode button, and then you've got your rocker on the left and right. So maybe I'll just use it with my left hand and everything will be in the right spot. I just never do anything with my left hand. But Wrestler Mania, what's up, man? Thanks for showing up. We're about to quit, but thanks for showing up. So anyway, that's it, guys. Let's get this out of the way. And yeah, I hate it that Resler showed up and we're about to quit the live stream, but Resler, hope you can check out the replay on my channel, and maybe next time we can getting ready to go to bed, have an early start tomorrow anyway. Later all. I feel bad, Resler. But yeah, that's about all the time I have for tonight. We've been going at it for an hour and a half now, and yeah. But hope you guys like this live stream. I think I'm really starting to enjoy hanging out with you every week, and I'm starting to understand my equipment better and better every week. So this live stream is actually turning into a really good production. So hope you guys have a wonderful week. Planning on getting some videos out later on this week. I recorded a flight plan over the weekend. I haven't even had time to even look at it yet. So we're gonna probably gonna put that out tonight, and then I've got a whole bunch of things that I've unboxed and haven't really showed you guys yet. So but yeah, hope you guys have a wonderful night. Please like and subscribe to my channel if you're not subscribed already. Please like and subscribe all the other people that showed up tonight in the chat. I really want to create a community on YouTube where people can be safe and share their ideas and learn and grow together. So if we could all subscribe to each other and watch each other's content and learn from each other, I think that would be awesome. But yeah, hope you guys have a wonderful night, and I'll check you guys in the next video. Peace out.